Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is the join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that.
Well, the Petaouke by-elections are warming up, and finally, Dorothy has been compelled to issue a statement on where she stands. So as things stand, Dorothy is supporting the United Party for National Development candidate in the upcoming by-elections in Petaouke. So the former member of parliament for Petaouke Central, Dorothy, has finally endorsed the UPND candidate. For a while, she's been trying to dodge this active involvement in politics. Because earlier on, if you remember, should have been right before the date was set for the by-elections. It was rumored to say the UPND was trying to make the candidate for these by-elections. Then she emphatically stated to say she's done with that line of politics. As things stand, she's not going to be on the ballot paper. At least she kept that word. And she tried to, as much as possible, stay away from the line of fire in this sense. But in politics, when you are relevant and your voice can change the dynamics on the ground is required, it's expected. It's expected. So it's finally an endorsement has come from Dorothy towards the UPND. But on the other hand, JJ Banda has resurfaced. So if you remember, it should have been at the beginning of this year, 2025, Munia Zulu announced, like on the 1st of January, JJ Banda was likely to address the nation with regard to his whereabouts, because from the time that he escaped from Chipata General Hospital, he's been off the grid. No one knows his whereabouts. There's been rumors he's in Zimbabwe, and then at some point, Minister of Home Affairs said the government was working on ways of getting him to Zambia from Zimbabwe. That did not play out well. It did not. It fell through. It fell through. And today, JJ Banda was live just 2 hours ago, as you can see on his page, the one that he calls Honorable Emmanuel J. Banda. So that page has been silent for a while. Nothing has been posted on that. And he decided to go live. He did a stream of 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes, 8 minutes, 47 seconds there, as you can see on screen. But mostly it was a silent stream. Most part of the live stream is silent, but people, others say they're able to hear some stuff. So he says no. He had to cut live stream and says no, he'll show up again. So this is what some people extracted from us. So Kalemba says, we've got a lot of things to talk about. Let's discuss here tomorrow at 11 hours. Runaway Petaouke Central Member of Parliament Emmanuel J. Banda tells followers in vernacular on his Facebook page during live stream. So that the live stream they're referring to is that one you see on screen there. So it was quite blared. I don't know if it was a deliberate move just to draw the attention to the live stream that he'll do tomorrow at 11 hours. Probably he's trying to, let's wait and see. Let's not make assumptions. Let's wait and see what you talk about. When he goes live tomorrow, I'm pretty sure the picture might be better tomorrow. And I'll keep you updated of whatever he decides to talk about. Because Petaouke will be voting in, now it's like 48 hours from now. On the 6th of February, Petaouke is going to the polls to vote for the new member of parliament. And then you can see Munia Zulu, independent member of parliament, celebrating there. JJ, I remain Munia Zulu. So he has been, this is the member of parliament that announced earlier on to say JJ was likely to address the nation. And even in court, he said JJ Banda is going to be one of his witnesses. So I don't know if it's going to be virtual witness or literally JJ Banda will be required to come in court. Wait and see how that plays out. And then obviously Munyazu shared the same live stream of JJ Banda, but you can see it's a blared video. But we wait and see the original one tomorrow at 11 hours. Otherwise, JJ Banda has resurfaced. His location he hasn't yet disclosed. I doubt he's even going to do that. I mean, he can do, if he feels safe, he will disclose. But there are rumors he's in Zimbabwe, and the Zimbabwean government refused pretty much to repatriate him back to Zambia. Obviously, Munyazulu is doubling down. He says Honorable Mwimbu is too old to have misinformed the public using ZMBC to an extent that people became unproductive just to listen to lies. So this was regard to the update where the Minister of Home Affairs was talking about the whereabouts of JJ Banda and him being moved from Zimbabwe to Zambia. And that fell through. It didn't work out. So that's what Miyazuli is jabbing at. I mean, it was a lie because JJ Banda has shown up and he's not yet in government hands, the Zambian government hands at least. And then these are some of the images coming from Petauke. And then people have been wondering to say, because there are two by-elections that are taking place at the moment. There's Pambeshe and also Petauke. But the one that has taken center state where you even see violence taking place is in Petauke. The Pambeshe one, I don't know if it's because of the court case, but it's been very silent. So these are Tonse Alliance members led by Patriotic Front Vice President Gideon Luwinda and Deputy Secretary General Honorable Brenda Nyirenda having a joint mourners in Petauke. Obviously, that's where those images come from. And then the UPND updated the nation with regard to say Pembeshe by-elections goes ahead as High Court dismisses citizen first petition. So I believe maybe that's the reason why this other by-election has fallen off the grid in terms of making the news. Because the only one that has been making the news is the Petauke one. These Pembeshe by-elections have been almost like were cancelled of some sort because I don't see any campaign pictures. I don't see any campaign live streams, both from the UPND and the opposition. So I guess it should have been because of that petition that was filed in by Harry Calaba's party. If you remember, Harry Calaba's candidate was dismissed because he had not voter's card and things like that. So he petitioned, and then the High Court has thrown out the case. So the elections are still taking place this Thursday, but I do not know if the people have been campaigning. They've got 48 hours before those elections do take place. But yeah, the UPND also on the ground, Petauke residents vowed to support United Party for National Development candidates, so Petauke residents. So those are the images coming from the UPND campaigns happening on the ground. So mostly you can see it's in Petauke, where you can see that there are by-elections coming up. It's Petauke where you see both the ruling party, UPND, and the Patriotic Front. Otherwise in Pembeshe, I do not know what's going on. If the date is not extended, whoever chances they win is going to be, it's likely to have voter apathy in Pembeshe. That's still the Patriotic Front, Tonse Alliance member, PF obviously doing the campaigns in Petauke. And then Munyazulu says, compare and contrast. The signal is clear. The masses are with the opposition. Numbers don't lie. I mean, he's free to push his agenda here, but you cannot judge elections just off campaigns until the votes are tallied. Because at the end of the day, it's who can vote. Because so people have been arguing to say, you can see both candidates saying, no, there are some children in the pictures. You can see kids in the UPND picture, and you can see kids in the Patriotic Front picture there. So that's not the right yardstick to use in terms of evaluating who's going to win the election. Until people go to vote, registered voters, then we will know who's going to win. But everyone seems to be foots on the ground. It's in Pembeshe where it's not known who's campaigning and who's doing what. What is in the Daily Liberation, reporter failed to come up with a proper report. PF analysis is one-sided. That's according to the Daily Liberation. And then Mass Newspaper says Hakainde Hichilema is not serious. Lavwe, he has no solutions for Zambia. Obviously, there you can see that's a statement attributed to, that's a Golden Party president, Lavwe. And Emmanuel Mwamba dares police. That's in the Real Times. And that's the news, ladies and gentlemen. Dares police to arrest him as he makes his return from the United States of America. So he says he's still coming back home. He's not going to stay in the US and he's not seeking asylum. So if the police wish to arrest him, so be it. That's the news, ladies and gentlemen. JJ Banda is back, at least online. I do not know if he's going to show up physically anywhere since it's supposed to be a witness for Munia Zulu in one of his court cases. That's the news, ladies and gentlemen. It's wild out here.